I'm back. What's going on YouTube? What's going on WWE Universe? ElPhoenixRising, I'm back. You're probably wondering, Phoenix, we only saw you drop one video last week. What's up? What's going on? What's happening, man? It was a busy week, it was a hectic week, and body finally was like, yo, you need to chill or whatever, so I had to listen to my body and take care of myself for a minute. Life happens. But hey, I'm re-energized, I'm refreshed. I've met some YouTubers and stuff over the past week. I have another video about that later, but right now, you see the boy rocking Stone Cold. Just like some glass breaking in the background. That'd be good, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's kick it off. Raw Recap. Let's see. First, we have the John Cena opening up with the USA Open, John Cena Open USA Title Championship match, whatever he wants to call it, the Open Title match. And of course, Kevin Owens comes out because, right now the big thing is Kevin Owens versus John Cena. John Cena does not seem fazed by Owens, and Owens pretty much said exactly what we think. He said, hey Cena, everybody's tired of you coming out for the past 10 years at the beginning of Raw and talking. You are right, sir, we are. Well, what are you going to do about it, Kevin Owens? Hey Cena, you know what? Let's have a NXT Championship Open match instead of the USA Championship match to anybody that wants to do it. Well, that's a great idea, Kevin Owens, and you know what? I accept. Bro, ain't nobody talking about you. That's pretty much how that went. It went back and forth. Kevin Owens decided, hey, let's have a championship match right here for the NXT Championship instead of this same USA Open Championship. Cena accepted, but Kevin Owens said, hey, you know what? I do not care for you competing for this because, bro, first off, I want to talking to you. I wanted for the next, how about the next person that walks down that ramp, they get to choose which title they want to fight for. Cena agrees, and guess who walks down the ramp? None other than Neville. Do you think Neville's going after the USA Championship again? It's a good time for them to try to get it again. But what does he do? He says, you know what, Cena? I'm going to fight you again, but not now. I'm going after Owens because you just keep talking so much smack and disrespect and blah, blah, blah. So, commercial break, we come back. The match ensues. Kevin Owens, in true Kevin Owens fashion, is decimating Neville. Neville finally takes the lead of the match. He tries to do his beautiful little arrow move off the top rope 3 times. Didn't hit it. And of course, the match ends with a pop-up powerbomb from KO. Kevin Owens. Fight Owens fight. It's probably one of my favorite fighters right now. And so Owens wins with a 1-2-3. So this sets up a pretty good basis for freaking Money in the Bank between Kevin Owens and John Cena. This is going to be a pretty good match. But I was thinking maybe they're going to let Owens lose that title, so somehow the title match, it would turn into a title match for the US Championship and Money in the Bank. But it didn't happen. Summer Rae versus Nikki Bella. Summer Rae comes in and she's like, you know what, I might actually win it this time. They did the whole promo between Nikki and Paige. It's like, oh, you may live in, this is your house, Paige, but you're living in Bella Land. Whatever that means, because Bella Land is about to be foreclosed upon when your contract is over. Anyway, we fast forward to the match. It's a pretty good match, but of course it's standard for the Divas division as it currently stands. It's not very spectacular. Oh my gosh, I want to see this. It was more of a, okay, to be honest, I was listening to it more than I was watching it because I was actually cleaning while I was watching the match. And that's not a good sign if people would prefer to clean, cook, watch the dog, pet, have sex, whatever they want to do during the match, but watch your match. If they're doing something else, then your match is no good. I'm sorry, WWE, to tell you, but apparently you need to do your matches a lot better and a lot better booking. Moving along, Nikki wins. Of course, I'm ready for that contract to be over. Seth Rollins goes off on everybody in the Authority. He's like, I don't need Kane, I don't need some big 7-foot gargantuan thing in my way. I don't need freaking J&J security. I don't even need the Authority to do whatever I need to do because I want my title back from Dean Ambrose, and I promise you I will get it in some form or fashion. Everybody's like, okay, you don't need us? Then prove it. You get to choose your own match, your own opponent for tonight, and no help from anyone. He accepts and he storms off like a little whiny baby that he is. He was whining so much you would have thought he was LeBron James. We will get to the finals on another video if I even care to talk about it because I was hyped up, but LeBron cried more than a baby with a colicky baby without a pacifier. Let's see, we have Money in the Bank coming up this Sunday. Everybody, all the participants had a match today. And they all were in the ring, you know, doing their little promos. And then what happens during the promos? None other than R-Truth comes out. He's like, what's up, what's up? And Kane's like, what are you doing out here, sir? And he's like, because I'm in the match. And Kane's like, no, sir, no, you're not. I'm not? No, sir. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. And walks back off. Which proves a good point. He's usually in all these big matches, and he's not this time, which I think they could have replaced him, someone with him. That would have been great to have him in there. But that's neither here nor there. I will have another video on that later. Randy Orton versus Sheamus. A little recap from last week. And we have Sheamus coming in with the win with a disqualification. Why? Because just how Sheamus hit Randy with the chair, Randy picked up a chair. Well, Sheamus picked up the chair first and decided, you know what, I'm going to use this chair on Randy again. But Randy countered, and Randy had the chair and was going to hit him. He said, you know what, I'm going to throw it at him instead. Threw it at him in the stomach. The ref called the match, and Randy was like, okay, well, screw it. It's all about hurting my opponent now. And what did he do but decimate his opponent? In true Randy Orton fashion, Randy, I want to see you give a good punt before WrestleMania next year. You know, just give him a good swift kick. Ziggler versus Kane. Kane won, of course. Why? Because Lana, in her true beautiful self, she came down to the ring. She was on her way down during the match. And who else came out? None other than Rusev. Rusev got in the way and was talking to her. And she tried to get out of his way and accidentally fell off the stage. Yes, people, she fell off the stage. They said it was stage, but it was actually the ramp because I was watching. She fell off the ramp and possibly sprained her ankle or hurt it, but we all know in good true fashion that's a beautiful part of the story. What happens to Dolph Ziggler? He loses focus because he's worried about my girl. And what happens? He gets pinned 1, 2, 3 by Kane after a beautiful choice, man. Moving right along, we have Miz TV. Miz TV is going on beautifully and smoothly as it normally does, which smoothly means somebody's getting hit or hurt. And of course, everybody gets hit or hurt. And the most beautiful, spectacular thing we saw of Miz TV, the best part, was the fact that the big guy, Mr. Feed Me More, Mr. Ryback, picked up the Big Show on his short little shoulders and managed to shell shock him. That was a beautiful moment, and hopefully he can do it again at his match in Money in the Bank. Los Matadores versus Harper and Rowan. Harper and Rowan won with a 1, 2, 3 count. Not much spectacular about that match, but hey, at least they're back together, and we hope to see more of you guys. And I don't want you getting to go just yet. I have a other plan for you. Big E versus Titus O'Neil. Big E comes in with the win with the 1, 2, 3 after the big end. Why? Because a fight outside between Darian and the other New Day members caused Titus to be distracted, and he ran into Big E, who delivered his finishing move and gave him the 1, 2, 3. It will be interesting to see how those two teams fare against each other in Money in the Bank, but like I said, that is another video for another day. Roman Reigns versus Kofi Kingston. Of course, you know, everybody's thinking, will this be a good boost for them if Kofi beats Roman Reigns? Does Kofi beat Roman Reigns? No, he does not. Roman Reigns comes in with the Superman punch in the sky, even though there were quite a few distractions. Superman punch, 1, 2, 3. Kofi's down. That's a little blow to the esteem of New Day. Remember back when I said that Seth had the chance to choose his opponents? Well, he smacked off at the mouth and chewed out J&J Security, and then he said, you know what? Also, I'm going to choose you as my opponents. So everybody's like, what? J&J Security as his opponents. So we fast forward to the match, and what happens? J&J Security put on the most beautiful, display of teamwork and wrestling that I've ever seen. They put a old school wrestling clinic on Seth Rollins. They gave him the arm bars. They gave him the arm flips. They gave him everything. I haven't seen something like that since the Attitude Era and post-Attitude Era. I haven't seen actually true wrestling and actually such good entertainment from two people in quite a time. Luckily, Dean Ambrose, this whole time, he had been taking Instagram pictures with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and he finally showed up after Roman Reigns gave him a chair to sit ringside. He watched and watched until he could watch more. He dumped a little popcorn on Seth's head. Seth got in the ring, kept fighting. Then he came to the ring and said, you know what, you want your title? Take it back, and threw his title in the ring. While Seth went to get his title, Mercury came up behind him, dropped, hold on, this is beautiful, drop kicked this man in the face. I forgot he was he used to be a former cruiserweight champion and tag team champion. So this man, you see Seth coming, getting thrown against the rope. Noble ducks down, he tops over Noble, bounces off the rope and straight into a drop kick, a flying drop kick from Drew Mercury. While this does not work, they come up behind Seth with a roll-up, beautiful roll-up pin for the 1, 2, 3 while he's getting his title. And J&J Security have effectively defeated Seth Rollins. Well, this has put some steam in their boat. It shows that apparently he didn't need the Authority or someone else to help him or to win any kind of match, but who knows? You know, teamwork is a beautiful thing. Well, we wonder what would happen if he was only out there by himself with one of them and not a 2-on-1 match. We never know what could have happened, but who knows? Maybe he could have won, maybe he would not have won. But it was a beautiful match nonetheless. That was all of Raw for today. If you have any comments, thoughts, or concerns, please drop them down in the beautiful comment section down below. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for being so patient with me and my time of taking self-care pretty much. But you all, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it across the community, WWE Network, WWE Universe, share it with all your friends. This is a little quick, I hope you like this little quick, fast-paced, speedy style of commentating. Something different. I wanted to try a little something different because, you know, I don't have a lot of time to try to pack everything that happened in the past 3 hours into a short 10-minute video, which this may be 10 minutes or it may be longer, who knows? But we're going to find out when I edit it and put it on YouTube. You guys have a beautiful, freaking, super duper awesome day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. ElPhoenix for ElPhoenixRising. You have a super fantabulous WWE day.